Hello, this is Sam from Val Group, where we help people value their company, buy and sell other companies. Today, I'm going to discuss the topic of why you shouldn't look at selling or buying a company that's in distress, a company that's losing money, as it were. So if you are in a position where you are bleeding cash on a monthly basis, do not try to sell the business because you're going to waste your own time. You're only going to waste your time because business buyers aren't ordinary punters. They are sophisticated to a certain extent, and they are going to look right through the business, and they're gonna see that business is losing money. A lot of the time, some people will only share with me their profit and loss and not the balance sheet. Obviously, I need to see every single number that company produces and not just an income statement, because obviously you can, to a certain extent, manipulate an income statement. You cannot manipulate a balance sheet as much as you can an income statement, and you cannot obviously manipulate or you shouldn't manipulate your management accounts and your free cash flow statements. So these are a few things that I want you to think about in order for you to reposition your company before you look at selling it. So if your company is bleeding money and you're in a downward spiral, as it were, what you don't want is to carry on chasing sales at all costs. You cannot do that. If you are only focused on sales and you just want to keep that level of sales up at all costs, it's not really a smart idea. It's not the smartest idea, because that is going to affect your COGS, your cost of goods sold. It's going to affect your earnings, and it's going to affect your liabilities. So you're going to get more and more into debt as you chase those sales. So the trading stability in your business is really important when you try to leverage assets to maximize sales. So the two things I would suggest you do is, the first thing would be to shrink the assets. So if you have 3 restaurants and 2 are bleeding money, close them. Get rid of all the staff. Get rid of the furniture. Just get rid of those money-losing activities or shops or activities you currently do. Just cut them off. Cut them loose. Reduce the size of your assets and reposition your company as a smaller, albeit profitable one. The game is called profitability. It's an earnings game when it comes to buying and selling businesses. The other thing I would suggest you do is to reduce your liabilities. The amount of debt people get into because of this vision, because of this dream they have, because of something that's worked in the past but isn't working anymore, it's absolutely insane, and I see it every single day. So 2 things: shrink your assets, reduce the size of your assets, cut anything that's losing money, that's costing you money on a monthly basis, and reduce the debt whenever possible. Concentrate on earnings, EBITDA, free cash flow. That's what we want. We don't want sales as much as we want earnings. So if a company is turning over £2 million, but it's bleeding money, we're not gonna. It's of interest to nobody really. You may be able to sell it for £1, but nobody in the same mind is going to buy a company that's losing money unless they are risk takers and they have a very high pain tolerance. The best thing you can do if you turn over 2 million quid is to shrink the assets, shrink the sales, and concentrate on being profitable. That's what the game is at. And if your company has been doing this, you want to shrink your assets here, and then you want to start becoming profitable again. And the right time to sell your company would be around about here, between here and here, right before you start being really profitable again. If you are level, that business isn't going anywhere. If you want to sell here, people get scared. Investors get scared. Someone who's trying to buy a business does it through the lens of an investor. They are not risk takers. They're not entrepreneurs. They are entrepreneurs, but for their own benefit. They don't want another job. They don't want another 40 hours a week. They don't want all the pain, all the suffering. If you are losing money, you have to fix this before you can sell it again, or before you can actually sell at all. So if you are losing money, don't sell yet. Reposition your company and then try to sell it. My name is Sam. You can contact me on 0191 603 1490 or on valueyourcompany.co.uk. It's valueyourcompany.co.uk.